Okay, we have the blue Men of the West player Ictilion versus the red Goblin player Andy Brandy. Let's do this. Double farm opening for men and double tunnel opening for goblins, gobos. There is one thing I don't like about each of the rank. And this is when every unit is looking the same. Like legit, they have not the colors of the units. So basically what I'm trying to say, for example, this player picked blue, right? And this player picked red. So you will see the color of the player on every single unit they will recruit. So you will see goblins with the, for example, with like their goblin, with like their red chest armor. And you will see the knights with the blue things on the horse. So you can determine in a multiplayer game who is who. But that's something you can't do in Age of the Ring. In Age of the Ring, they have no house colors for any unit, which is, I don't like this, to be honest with you. But it's just me, maybe, you know, I got it when you guys are into this, but for me personally, because I'm more multiplayer oriented, I think it's important to have house colors. So we have 2-3 goblin caves into the spider pit and 2-3 farms into the soldiers of Gondor. You see what I'm trying to say? You see this? They have the blue pants. So you can see the, you know, the color of the player on the unit. And here you see also, for example, the red on the builder. You can see this builder belongs to the red player. And those details for me are very important. And for that reason, they add like more color and more life and soul to the gameplay. Blue pants are the best pants, true. Blue jeans. I hate to wear pants, dude. If I could, I would stay with my underwear all day long. All day long. Alright, we have the spiderlings. The red spiderlings. And tower guards standing by. Look at the tower guards. They look so sexy in this game. Look at them. What a beautiful design. Archer range, okay. So you need to recruit. Oh, they cost actually only 200. That's very cheap compared to the Italian Rangers. And your upgrade to level 2 will cost you 450. The soldiers are getting eaten. Eaten. Just fight back, dude. That's something I never understood. When you know you will die, at least fight back, you know? You can't get away. I mean, he's scouting. I believe that's what he was trying to do. Oh, nice. You dealt 2 damage. Beautiful. What a beautiful map, too. I like this map. Look at this. It looks so amazing. The way they designed this. Creeping this spider layer. Look at the spider webs around it. Ah, yes, my opponent is in fact building tunnels and not Alvin Woods. No, I mean, not the Malone trees. I'm surprised. Oh, what is he doing? Punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him. Boom. What is he doing? That's not gonna work out for you, my friend. You can't creep this. Okay? Coming from behind. I mean, they have like amazing textures though for these images. You see this? Oh, bombard. Can he defend this though? Nah. Nah. Not possible. I like the sounds. I'm dying. I don't think anybody who will die will make the sound, dude. I don't know why filmmakers always make us think that's the dying sound. Imagine you are getting stabbed in your back and like, Are you dying like this? I don't think you are dying like this, dude. You're gonna scream like a little girl when you're gonna get stabbed. You're like, help! but not like ah, ooh, ah. Creeping, that's good. Nice.
Assail the building.
Sorry, Falcon. My bad. Maybe you can steal the money from it? Nope. Tunnel in the middle of the map. This is the Eric Stone, by the way. Eric Stone, this one. So apparently that's the place when the leader, the king of the Oathbreakers, swore allegiance to Isildur and then betrayed Isildur right after. So Isildur cursed them to not ever find peace in this world. And then a few hundred years later, Aragorn came and said, I am Isildur's heir. Fight for me and I will hold your oaths fulfilled. And you can see Aragorn is a very honorable person because after the war in Minas Tirith, in the Pelennor Fields, after EOD crashed with Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, all the remaining Mordor army, Gimli was like, don't let them go, they are very useful, let's use them. Gimli is smart, but Aragorn is like, nah, I'm a man of my word. But imagine if Aragorn would be a snitch, or if Aragorn would be a bad person, he would not let them free. And then just take them for one more fight, okay? So just take them, imagine you are able to take the Oathbreakers to the Black Gate when you are invading Mordor. Who cares about Frodo Baggins? You can legit, Oathbreakers were so strong and overpowered, they could legit run it down, kill everything in the Black Gate, and then anybody could simply walk into the mountain and drop the ring in the mountain. Oathbreakers OP. Okay, Theoden King shall rise once more. Okay, level 3, level 6, level 7 unlocks this glorious charge. Oh! It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. Why would you make tower guards against goblin spam though? I don't think it's the solid threat. Mountain Giant expansion. This guy is kinda bored. Look, he's gonna throw a rock now. Hobbit summon. Oh, on the face of Samwise Gamgee. This guy's not the frying pan here in this game. He doesn't have it. Why is Theoden on aggressive stance? Doesn't he kill him? I think he does. Maybe he forgot him on the aggressive stance. He's gonna get level 4 after this. Watch this. Watch. Oh my goodness, he didn't give him the last hit. The archers got the last hit. Okay. Throw the bag. I mean, that's a wasted Hobbit summon if I've ever seen one. That's a complete waste of 10 power points and you have not achieved anything with it. Like zero, absolutely nothing. Human Wood. 650 command points for men and 700 command points for Andy Brandy and the Goblin faction. Okay, that's a design. I don't know if the Gollum is disabled in this map or not. Guys, did anybody see Gollum on this map yet? I have not seen him. Maybe I'm blind, but I'm looking for Gollum all the time. Because the players told me they want to try to kill Gollum and recruit Galadriel in this game. Frodo is a magician. Okay. Theoden is level 4. He can level them up with the King's Weaver to get them to level 2 or level 3. And here we have another Gondor Knight at the bottom side. Stable is level 1, level 2. You will now be able to recruit the Rohirrim warriors. Yeah. And like I like BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King 2, but when there is one thing I dislike about these games is that EA Games kind of merged the Rohan and Gondor in one army and call it men. Like, come on now. Like, I think everybody agrees with me when I say Rohan and Gondor should be splitted into 2 different factions. Like, you also don't merge Isengard and Mordor to evil men. You don't do this either, There are 2 separate factions, and Gondor and Rohan were separate in the films too. Why would you merge them into one army? That doesn't make any sense to me. Leveling up, that's good. Level 3, Tunnel is gonna go down. That's good. 800 versus 400. So man is leading. Man is leading hardcore in this game. The human wood is gonna be used for another time. The human wood is lasting on the ground only as the cooldown goes on 0. So basically when it's reloaded, it's gonna disappear from the ground. Wow, wow. 750 command points, 800 for men, and 350 for goblins. Okay. Almost level 6, dude. Drogov could be nice and sexy. That is not a real... I mean, he has now rangers, I guess. The buildings, look at them. They are looking crazy good in this game. I like that. Spiderlings, they don't stand a chance against the king. I don't like this portrait pictures too, with this custom-made picture. In BFME 1, you have like legit the picture of the actual hero from the films. But this art, like this one, for example, this yellowish background, I'm not a big fan of this, to be honest. I think the BFME 1, they are looking better in every aspect, quality-wise, and also just like matching to the unit-wise. How? What is he saying? How? You got that many units. He's cheating. Cheetah. There are still many creeps left on this map, by the way, guys. But oh, he's gonna leave it. Okay. And the score is gonna be once again even. Alright, so we have the red Man of the West player, Andy Brandy, versus the blue Goblin player, Ictilion. In the game number 5, on the map Westfold. There is a ruin tower in the middle, in the center of this map. We have also Goblin creeps around the bottom right, top left, and Wargs here, and Trolls protecting those ends, top right, and bottom left side, okay? And the troll is sprinting, running wild around the cave and protecting his homeland. Farm opening for men. The cave beds will be used for scouting purposes. So he's looking for the second builder, which is sent forward for offensive barracks. This is the patch 1.09 version 3 beta, Luca. So I think that's called the beta 58. They are still working on the beta, on the patch, and they made 58 betas around it. But I'm assuming it's gonna be hopefully released very soon, and hopefully you will also be able to include this patch version with the BFME 2 base game in the launcher in the following weeks and months. Depends on our launcher maker Revo, but hopefully it's gonna be done also around April, May, something like this. Okay, so the Gondor soldiers. Offensive barracks opening. We have seen this also in Rise of the Witch King before. And human wood is around this location. You just can't see it because the tainted land is, thicker. But you can see some trees around this location. Okay, so it's a 1v1 fight. Of course, the soldiers are gonna be stronger. In order to activate or to enable the shield formation, you need to first of all buy the banner from your barracks. That's all you need to do. You don't have to buy the banner on the soldiers. You just need to buy the banner from the barracks level 1 for 250. It will give you the chance to enable this one, which gives you increased armor, but you lose damage and also speed. Okay, this one is gonna be actually protected for now, but the second battalion is gonna come and finish this off. Poison arrows. It's getting chunked and destroyed. Almost level 2. Offensive barracks gives you the chance to have like a more momentum, right? It gives you the presence on the map, and you don't have to walk a long distance. Right? Imagine you build a barracks here and you need to walk all the way to this location. So the longer the map is in this direction, right, from this location to this location, the better it is to go for offensive production building, in which you shorten the way you need to travel. And yeah, man is going for the barracks number 2 behind the goblins. Oh boy. Okay, all right, I see you. It's also, I like this one actually, okay? I like this one. 2 barracks to rule them all. Oh, wow. Poison them. The Goblin Warriors, they are looking so young, am I right or not? Poison target enemies causing damage over time. But also I believe it kind of makes you stronger in general. It also gives you the chance to destroy the buildings faster. Normally it doesn't make any sense, because how can poison affect structures? I mean, wood or stone is immune to be poisoned. You can only poison like animals or humans. Okay, spider pits building up, but it's not a good start for Ictelion by all means. Andy Brandy is dominating this game so far, dominating. In Stable, production building number 3. I think Stable is good to deal with the spam of the Goblin Warriors, and especially now when you send them one by one. One trample is all it takes. You will be able to force his opponent to demolish his building. The way the demolishing works is when you demolish it at full HP, you get 50% of the money back. But the longer you wait with demolish, the less money you will take back. And when the building is below 50% HP mark, when it's yellow area, then you also will give him experience, even when you demolish. So, not demolishing, it will relieve a rubble on the ground. And if you can protect the rubble, it might rebuild itself over time. So it's unique to the goblins. Only goblins can do this. Okay, he was able to destroy the barracks number 1, or number 2 rather, behind his fortress. That's very important. But in the meantime, the stable into the level 2 incoming for the Rohirrim warriors. They cost 200 more compared to the Knights of Gondor, but they also cost the same command points. Foxeye, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome. Okay, barracks coming up now around the fortress. I like these fortress floors from the man faction. They look actually pretty nice. They look amazing. Also, this barracks is going down. Actually, the goblins now, they are kind of striking back. And this red glow animation you can see on the ground is from the horde bonus. So basically, when they are in numbers of 100 or more, they will deal more damage. And they get also 25% speed boost. Look, they are zooming then, So it's a faction made for the spam, like the Mordor faction. They have this too. But I like this, the speed boost. And basically Goblin Warriors are already fast units. And when you are fast, the percentage increasement on your movement speed is going to be way more valuable. Nice. Huge.
A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand, men of the West!
Men of the West. This is the BFME 2 1.09 version 3 beta, but the graphics are already existing in the 1.09 version 2 as well. So this is the best looking game in BFME vanilla games, and also the animations from heroes, for example, or from PowerPoints are looking way better compared to BFME 1 and or Rise of the Witch King. So if you are looking for this modern graphics, you should give this game a try. And also, trust me on that one, if you get the chance to recruit ring heroes like Galadriel or Sauron, they are so damn powerful. They are lore accurate. So basically Sauron is so damn strong with plenty of destructive powers he has access to. Like he can summon Balrogs, he can use Rain of Fire, he has full set of abilities, But in order to recruit them, you need to find and kill Gollum, which is easier said than done, because the Gollum in this game has 12,000 HP. No, the ones I'm using are not copyrighted. What's up, Rebby? Radagast, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Okay, so after the first couple of minutes into the game, we have 450 command points available for Andy, the man player, and his opponent is up to 550 command points, and he has 5 power points in the bank after the cave beds and the war chant, which has been just used. And he's gonna fight on the enemy Elven Woods, which grants the man player increased armor. And he's gonna just cover this with his own tainted land. So basically lands are able to cover each other, and now this scales with each other. So basically everything is a leadership, by the way, in this game, but everything is different. So this one gives you increased damage, speed, and combat experience, and this one gives you armor. So if you fight here while you are war chanted, you have also more armor from the tainted land. So every unique leadership is able to stack with each other, and this way you can actually get a great amount of DPS increasement or armor increasement. And the heroes which are more expensive, like for example Aragorn, they also give you more valuable leadership bonuses. Kalas, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing also fine, thank you very much. I was sick, I mean I'm still kind of sickish, that sounds wrong, but I'm... Sorry guys, I was on the phone. My cousin was calling me. So I'm back. Greetings from Poland. Greetings back to you from Germany, my friend. Okay, so the spiderlings, they're getting, shot in the face by the Rohirrim archers or Rohirrim warriors. Steve level 2, Barracks level 2, and 650 command points for goblins and 450 command points only for the man. I mean, man had a good start into this game tempo-wise. With the offensive barracks, he was able to deal damage over and over again. Thank you so much, Archangel, for the 5. Really means a lot.
BFME 2_Arch 4 nanograms 3L tipped €5. What a generous pirate. Thanks for giving New Beta a nice boost. Kisses.
Thank you very much, my friend. I mean, I need to say thank you guys for putting in so much time and effort into this patch, You are working on it, playing on it. And I mean, I need to say thank you, but thanks for the generous donation. Really means a lot. So we can eventually host a tournament when it's finished for BFME 2. Alright, so man is coming. Soldier, pikeman, Rohirrim, more Rohirrim, going straight through the middle. We want to take a look into this one. PowerPoint wise, he has 5 power points. He might go for the rallying call if he wants to, or heal. But this attack has to achieve something, because goblins are about to kind of put you in an awkward situation, right? I think the spiderlings are faster compared to the Rohirrim, so they have the chance to run you down, and one of them is even level 5. Remember, you can level up in this game to level 10, which is also something I like more. So basically giving the player the chance to keep those higher level units alive throughout the entire game, and you get value from them as well, right? Many of them give you bonuses when you level them up. Boromir will be recruited. The description is kind of awkward. Stun enemies with his raging strap on. This is the humor of the BFME 2 boys. You love to see it. 2,000 in the bank for goblins. Yes, he has a lot of money. He might go for Shelob, or even save up for Drogoth the Dragon Lord himself. We shall find out. This one is under control from the Mora player, from the man player, sorry. He has the chance to recruit the Elven warriors, but he didn't do that. And we want to take a look into Boromir, because he will be eventually able to stun them with his strapped on, okay? Weapon of Dunlin available. Command points and power points are way beyond what Andy as man player was able to collect and gather so far. Okay, so coming from the bottom, coming from the top, using the Weapon of Dunlin special summon as well, right on top of the tower guards, killing them. Boromir wasn't able to participate yet in the fight, and now he comes. He's dealing splash damage, knocking them down on the ground as well, but attacking very slowly. You can see, you know, he's not the fastest attacker in the game. And man player went for the Tom Bombadillo special summon, which will be used right here. And Tom Bombadil also gives you leadership in this game, gives you the armor leadership, armor buff, which is very similar and kind of identical. No, it's not identical. This one is actually armor buff, this one is armor leadership, so I believe they are able to stack with each other, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so man is kind of falling apart, like legit falling apart. Boromir is almost level 2. He's celebrating. I don't know what he's celebrating for. Actually, this is not a big victory for Boromir. There is nothing to be happy about. You are dropping down to 300 command points. Your command points capped. You can't recruit any more units, and yet you are celebrating. Boromir. Bombadillo. 5 power points in the bank. And goblins are everywhere, dude. Again, similar to the Dwarven faction, very snowbally faction. Even though this player doesn't even expand offensively that much, he doesn't really build offensive tunnels. But when you do, you can literally... Oh, Shelob. Guys, Shelob is here. 1v1ing a cave troll. Level 3 unlocks the Instill Terror. And this is not gonna achieve too much. This one is very important. Web of Ungoliant cripples enemy units in spider webs and inflicts damage for 4.5 second duration. Shelob is healed based on the damage she will deal to enemy heroes. And it's a level 10 ability too. That's the tunnel one, digging a tunnel, and this one is the poison stinger. So basically in Rise of the Witch King, I think she has this web, not in this form, with level 1 available. She can slow them, and I believe that's pretty much it, right? She can only slow them down. But here the web is much more than a slow. It will slow them, it will cripple them, and it will deal damage to them. And you heal for the damage you deal to the enemy heroes too. Okay, so Boromir still couldn't get level 2 yet. Needs like 3 hits to kill one half-troll pikeman. But there he goes. But you need to be level 3 for the Horn of Gondor. So he still needs a whole level for this. 13 power points in the bank. Tom Bombadil is still on a long cooldown. Only a quarter up. Good, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Tom Bombadil, I mean, hobbits are available. Will be used now offensively. I don't know if it's good to summon them right next to the enemy half-troll pikemen. They are immediately focusing down the hobbit heroes. And he's gonna use the Field of Galadriel to scare them away. Boromir fighting against trolls, and he can't even fight. He is getting knocked on the ground. And Gorkil, the Goblin King, the Skull Totem will give you, I believe, also the fear immunity. Does it? Oh my goodness, man. Boromir can't. He can't. He's legit knocked down 24/7. Look. Like trolls hitting like a truck. And my boy Boromir wasn't even able to get to Horn of Gondor unlocked. He was literally on the ground all the time. And there comes the Watcher washing away the good from the lands of Westfold as goblins are about to go for a victorious move, which will bring Andy Brandy once again ahead in the best of 9 challenge. And he's also getting... Gorkil the Goblin King becomes now Gorkil the Scorpion King. Andy... No, actually, sorry, not Andy. Andy got defeated and Actelion gets the lead.